Hello, this is Dream speaking to you from beyond the text so I don't cover up the names of these wonderful people. This has been a hell of a ride, and this was at least partially a blind run, so the ending caught me by surprise as much as anyone else. I'm sure that most people are confused in the same way, so let's at least partially dissect it. For one of the biggest questions of the series that didn't get actually answered was who killed Fran's parents? As I said before, it's unlikely that Fran did it. Her physical strength would not be enough to physically dismember her parents, and she probably didn't have the knowledge to cut properly either. We cannot see the wounds of her parents on the corpses that we dug up, but the initial cutscene shows a much more graphic scene with limbs and heads removed. Since Grace was involved with Oswald, it's likely that she was also responsible for the murder and faking the death of Fran. So, that's a mystery solved. Now, is any of this real? The question is, would the story be possible if the entire thing was a delusion? At the very least, there are some extraordinary situations that Fran would have not been able to break out of without the use of extra-dimensional powers. The Asylum has a few of these during their initial breakout, when she opened a lock grate from inside the doctor's office, and then returned a key by what is essentially teleportation. She moved physically within the pill world, but if she was not able to enter that world, then she would have had to magic it across the room, which would be very difficult to say the least. She was also privy to knowledge that she would never have been able to know. The twins is the obvious one. The girls were stitched together and thrown down a well. Now, if Fran were just delusional and wandering around in the forest, how would she have known that? She couldn't have just magicked that knowledge out of the air. Even if she saw some files somewhere, it's such a precise description of what happened, so I think it's likely that she was still able to see something that she wouldn't typically be able to see. These, among other things, lead me to believe that at least some of the mystical world is real. The question is, how much? Does Itward and the world of the vegetables exist? I don't think that we'll ever really know for sure. The issue is whether those things exist has a huge amount of relevance on the ending. If they don't exist, then Fran is straight up dead. She can't guillotine pill world herself out of a bullet wound, so the only way she survived was to be rescued by Itward. Did it happen? We really never know. It's intentionally left ambiguous. I personally will choose to believe that what we saw is what we got, partially because I know that the mystical world is at least somewhat true, and also because it's a hell of a lot less depressing. At any rate, thank you so much to all these fantastic people that you see scrolling past you now, and to Kill Monday Games as a whole. And thank you all for watching and following along. I had a fantastic time showing this game off and hearing all of the feedback coming from all of you. I hope to hear your thoughts on the ending in the thread or in the comments below. What's next? I hope to continue making videos, although it will likely be various games that I've been playing until I decide on a longer Let's Play series, which should be soon. Until then, I hope to hear from all of you through the thread and off my Twitter, which is listed below. Send me a tweet, send me a message. I love to hear from people because I have no friends in the real world. And that's all from me. At last, this has been Dreamshipwrecked, and I will see you next time.